Hi everyone, and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. This is a tarot review of the Ibiza Tarot, the Oracle of Tanit. And this is actually an oracle deck. It's a combination of tarot, numerology, astrology, Bach Flower Remedies, the Phoenician Alphabet, and they're all brought together in this. This is it has 22 major arcana and then the court cards. So there are 18 court cards. Let's see here. And we've got a nice little book. This is the back side of the cards. And it is 111 pages. So we will go through all of the cards. There's two sections, but I want to see how quickly we can get through this. Maybe we can get this done in one video. How's that sound? Okay, let me just set this up. Oh, I should probably measure these, right? Measure them. So they are a little over 5 inches by 3 inches, or 13.5 centimeters by, looks like 8.5 centimeters. So let's just get this, see if I can close up here. There we go. Okay. So hopefully you can read that. And we'll get started on this first card here. Let me see. And that's my dog. One moment. Okay. So our first card, let's see where we're at. The Island. And it says, the island, the place where change happens and magic is in the air. Be open to be surprised. Ibiza has been home to countless peoples, races, and belief systems, accepting all within equanimity. People come and go, life goes on, and Ibiza is always here, always magically beautiful. Aleph, transformation from human to superhuman. The Magician, alchemy where ideas and action come together. Communication with awareness creates new ideas and actions. Confidence. Mercury, your perceptive filter, the unique way impressions are absorbed and what your mind alights on. A messenger between the soul and the material world. Cherry Plum, let go of fear and regain control of your thoughts. Keywords and oracle. Number 1, an idealized person, a magical one, an artist, a scientist, having the means to succeed, able to start on your own. Be confident you have what it takes to succeed. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, lacking confidence, someone bluffing, a con man, a charlatan, an iffy deal. And it says, this card is a card of power and magic. It means that you have the power or to be careful about someone with power or magic. Interesting. Next card. The Podenco. And I apologize if I can't pronounce some of these words. Ibiza or Ibizan hound is an elegant and agile breed able to jump incredible heights from a standstill. Traditionally used to hunt rabbits, which it brings to the hunter unharmed. It is considered one of the most ancient dog breeds, similar in function and type to the Pharaoh hound. It is considered very bad luck to kill the dog. Beth, duality and plurality of creation. The High Priestess, mind and heart in harmony with intuition. Trust your heart and all will be good. Moon, the instinctive emotional self that is the base of all persons' being, the soul's legacy of home and mother, and the desire to create that safe place in the world, the energy that self-soothes. Water Violet, communication and sharing. Keywords and oracle. Number 2, an idealized woman, a teacher, open-minded, receptive to inner guidance, intuitive, spiritually aware. Good advice. As a situation needing a period of quiet, find peace, make space, preparation, research, not knowing yet, need to wait or inquire further into the matter. Follow your instincts, intuition rather than logic. When reversed or on a spread with negative cards, being prejudiced, closed off, inhibited, or over-idealizing, something not ready yet. Feeling out of control, hysterical, shy, unrealistic, or just dreaming. This card is the feminine energy pointing to intuition and receptivity. It is telling you to listen and learn. Next card. Tanit. Phoenician warrior goddess of dance, fertility, creation, and rebirth. She's the protector goddess of Ibiza. The name appears to have originated in Carthage, modern-day Tunisia. Her image, resembling the Medusa, is seen all over the island. One of her ancient sanctuaries is in the high hills of the north of Ibiza. Many people make the short pilgrimage to her cave to ask for blessings and to say thank you after a good harvest. Gimel, kindness and completion. The Empress. Through bursts of creative energy, you fulfill your potential, artistic inspiration, and perseverance. Creativity. Venus. How you find beauty in life and share it with others. What kind of art, music, and creative self-expression is nurturing to your soul? Willow. Maturity and natural balance. Keywords and oracle. Number 3, creativity, solutions, fertility of nature, of mind or body. Good news, flow, relief, new home, more space or in nature, pregnancy, motherhood, family. Important female figure, the boss, places or people dealing with care and nourishment, where people gather and connect. Restaurants, entertainment, clubs, etc. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, blocked expression of the above. Difficulty with mothers or mothering children or ideas, etc. Can mean writer's block if the question has to do with that. Tip. Ask what one needs to help a better flow. What is blocking the situation? Pulling another card might be helpful to gain insight into what is needed to unblock the situation. This card is telling us that it is time to be creative and share your message, skills, and talents. A time of giving birth. Interesting. Next card. The Tarot are Bronze Age megaliths on the island. A megalith is a large stone that has been used to indicate a grave. They are built by the Teolic culture between 1000 BC and 300 BC. While some certainty had a defense purpose, while some certainly had a defense purpose, the use of others is not clear. Some believe them to have served the purpose of lookout or signal towers. Others believe they were used as sacred burial or ritual spots. Dalet, 4 worlds, emanation, creation, formation, and action. The Emperor, decisive rationality will take you all the way. Your inner strength enables you to lead through action, organization. Aries, expression of your inner nature, activity that is self-motivated, unaffected by others. Birth, enthusiasm, and vitality. Vine, leadership by consent, not fear. Keywords and oracle. Number 4, organization, responsibility, builder, father principle, becoming a father, power, taking responsibility, making things concrete, materialized, results of effort, promotion. Organized, discipline, common sense also represents government. People in power, important persons, the boss. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, a stubborn man, a dictator whose word is law, can mean lack of maturity, problem with authority or father, or being abused by a stubborn bully, hard to progress, stuck, etc. This card is one of solidity and things completed. It is time to finish something or to get organized. Interesting. A lot of stuff going on in each of these cards. No wonder there aren't that many in this deck, right? Next up is the Flute. Sa flauta is made from a branch of oleander and has 3 holes. All instruments are both made and played exclusively by men. Ibisenko music, even more than the dance itself, is undeniably Arabic in character. Hey, divinity and gentility. The Hierophant or Pope. Connection to spirit, understanding and education, ritual and celebration. Life is magical. Taurus, grounding, consistency, fixedness, spirit becoming embodied, taking on a form for spiritual forces. Oak, adaptability and flexibility. Key words and oracle. Number 5, spiritual protection, higher mind, understanding, moral questions. Mentors, teachers, counselors, religious or educative organizations or universities. Also religious groups and ceremonies, marriage, baptism, etc. Inner guidance. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, more unorthodox, unconventional, or issues of guilt and doubts, not belonging, divorce. Okay. Next card. The castanets. Ces castanoiles are probably the most unusual features of Ibizenco music due to their large size and the sound they make, like horses' hooves. Made from the root of the juniper tree, they are used by the man, not the woman, as in flamenco dancing. Vow. Humanity and the restoration of judgment. The lovers. Love and positive partnerships, cooperation and harmony. Together we dance until the end. Gemini. Curiosity, cleverness, skill, communication, making connections with surroundings. Serato. Inner confidence and trust, intuition. Key words and oracle. Love, partnership, a couple, close relationship, sharing. Reconciliation, choice, someone who must make a decision. Cooperation, compromise, harmony, beauty, artistic people or places. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, broken partnership, difficult choices, wrong choices, imbalanced situations. Next up, the pine tree. The Greeks that named the Balearic Islands the Pitusias, a term meaning covered with pines. The seeds of the pine were considered a delicacy by Roman soldiers, also responsible for the red color of the soil. Fallen pine needles leach tannins into the soil, which help create the red-orange color. Zion, spiritual struggle. The Chariot, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Answers found after overcoming a test. Courage, travel, discovery. Cancer, nurturing support, belonging, emotional bonds, your roots, source, ground of your being, the unconscious, emotion. Gentian, courage to face the future positively. Key words and oracle. Number 7, courage, discipline, self-control. Challenges overcome, victory, travel. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, can mean transport and problems, moving onward. Strikes, failure, indecision, or too busy or out of control. Okay. Next card is Salt. The Carthaginians constructed ces salines, or for salt making. Ibiza's most important trading product, their white gold. Being worth your salt or salary come from being paid in order to buy salt. Chet, life and sin. Strength. Strength and karmic power. Balance and self-control. Confidence of the equilibrium between spirit and matter. Leo, ego development. Setting yourself apart from the rest. Becoming your own person. Self-expression. Being true to your inner nature. Acting from the heart. Wild Oat. Strengthen connection to life purpose. Key words and oracle. Number 8, assertiveness, courage, inner strength, an athlete, return of confidence, a forceful person. For health, promises betterment. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, depressed person, work on self-confidence. Next card is Asvedra. The only inhabitants are a subspecies of wild goat. The holy island of Tanit. The island is said to be home to sirens and sea nymphs, and of being a special magnetic place. Many people have claimed to have seen UFOs around the island. One such sighting is famously known as El Caso Manises. Tut, humility, divine, and delinate. The hermit, retreat and find the true unconditional love inside. The answer lies within. Virgo, perfection of your approach to life, development of mundane skills, ability to change, to adapt to life better. Crab apple, cleansing and purification. Keywords and oracle, wisdom. Retreat, patience, research, looking at the past. Guide, teacher, advisor, wisdom. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards. Lonely, unwise, selfish. Next card is the finca. The fincas, Spanish or estates, are often over 300 years old, normally built in stages with the birth of new family members and surrounded by corrals for the animals and fields carved out of the earth and divided by walls or terraces. Nowadays, many are agroturismos or rural hotels. Yod, creation itself. Wheel of Fortune, Lady Luck appears to those who are prepared. It is time for a new direction. You decide how to create your life. Jupiter, the call to grow, seek adventure, follow the path to your destiny, the cosmic champion of your dreams. Mustard, hopefulness, overcoming mild depression. Keywords and oracle, impending change. Karma, what you sow you reap, full cycle, moving on and up. Harvest, good luck, travels. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, blocked change, delays, or period of bad luck. Yay. Next card is the Phoenician, ancient tribe that ruled most of the Mediterranean from modern-day Israel through Tunisia or Carthage to Spain. Their presence in Ibiza is found everywhere. Calf, crowning accomplishment. The judge, find your balance and fulfill your karma. Fairness, dignity, and integrity. You will receive what you deserve. Libra, one-to-one relationships, meeting others as an equal. Interdependency, going beyond ego boundaries. Peace, harmony, balance, social awareness. Scleranthus, stability and balance. Keywords and oracle. Legal matters, legal agency, justice, and arbitrator. Readjustments, one who must weigh a decision, rebalancing, karma, fair play. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, unfair or imbalanced. Okay, next card. The Tourist. Travel for recreation, leisure, religious, family, or business purposes, usually for a limited duration. Tourism is commonly associated with international travel, but may also refer to travel to another place within the same country. Lamed, wisdom of purpose. Hanged Man, change through breaking old patterns. Think things through carefully. Neptune, the spiritual searcher that sees the truth beyond structures, time, and illusions. The imaginative realm of dreams, fantasy, and illusions. How you find your higher meaning or personal creativity through that spiritual source. Pine, responsibility, freedom from guilt and blame. Keywords and oracle. Sacrifice, initiation into a new group after loss or turnabout of situation. Making a sacrifice for a higher reason, waiting to find out. When in doubt, hang out. A patient in a hospital, a victim, a prisoner. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, don't get victimized over sacrifice. Next card. The Mermaid. The song of the sirens call men to abandon themselves, to hurl into the deep, to sprout wings, to transform, to die to self and emerge into a new form with new knowledge and understanding. Mem. Revealed and concealed. Death. Embrace change. Your life depends on it. Scorpio. Transformation, change, ego death. Rebirth, transcendence, intense emotional involvement with the process of personal growth. Walnut. Protection during transition. Keywords and oracle. Something must end before something new begins. Transformation, death, and rebirth. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, not over yet, or temporary or minor change. The drum, as tambour, is made from the trunk of a fig tree, which is hollowed out with fire and fitted with a rabbit skin. Formerly, each instrument was handcrafted by its player, and great pride was taken in the carving of decorative motifs on the drum and castanets. Nun, emergence of the soul. Temperance, calm balance is the key to making good decisions and finding the best solutions. Sagittarius, experiences that lead to consciousness expansion. Being receptive to new points of view. Wisdom, enlightenment, using your talents for the benefit of the greater whole. Larch, restore self-confidence and overcome passivity. Keywords and oracle. Moderation, patience, fusion, blending extremes. A healer, a self-disciplined person, self-betterment, health matters, moderating, blending, an artist, a resourceful person, a manager, a productive spirit. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, burn out of balance. Next card, the Hippie. A person of unconventional appearance, typically having long hair and wearing beads, associated with a subculture involving a rejection of conventional values and the taking of hallucinogenic drugs. Samek, divine support. The Devil, be true to yourself, free your mind. Get out of unclear or trapped solutions. Capricorn, create heaven on earth, making practical, efficient connections with others. Ambitious, feels pride in accomplishments, concern with truth, reality. Sweet chestnuts, open boundaries and expand limits. Keywords and oracle. The power of choice, fears, obsessions, compulsive, temptations of power or feeling powerless. Problems, a destructive person, manipulations, abuse, greed, corruption, accidents, debts. temptations, sex, power or increased financial power, inheritance. Being one's worst enemy, self-sabotage, addicted to abuse. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, either stresses the psychological dimension of victim-aggressor, or means one is becoming aware of, willing or able to change the negative patterns. Next card, the Pirates. Pirates have roamed the Mediterranean since the beginning of maritime transport, plundering and raping the unprotected. On Ibiza, they built the towers which still stand to warn of approaching pirate ships. When a ship was spotted, the closest light tower would be lit, which could be seen by the next one, which also lit a fire until the whole island was alarmed. Ayin, perception and insight. The tower. Shock due to unexpected events. Face the changes with grace. Mars, your sexual energy and the expression of survival instincts, aggression, anger, and vitality. What stirs you up to act? Your passions, drive, and the courage to push out into new experiences. Star of Bethlehem, peace and comfort. Keywords and oracle. Shock, surprises, changed plans, sudden insights, revelations, love at first sight. Can mean a disaster or just a fight depending on the surrounding cards. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, the fallout of changed situations, coping with it to rebuild. Next card, the Milky Way. If you can look up and if it's clear, you can see the Milky Way. Follow your path. Pay, art of healing. The Star, the light at the end of the tunnel, a time of peace and harmony and opportunity. Aquarius, relationships and organizations based on freedom and cooperation between individuals. Free thinking, unorthodox, the perfection of society. Gorse, restore hope and faith that anything is possible. Keywords and oracle. Hope, synchronicity, luck, and uplifting aspirations. Magical meetings, inspiration, new plans, education, an artist, an entertainer. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, not happening just yet, postponed, looking too far in the future. Be here now. Okay, next card. The Moon. Something is not what it seems. Take caution and be careful in whatever you are pursuing in your life. Tadzig, righteousness, humility. The Moon. The Moon is associated with the mother and with feminine energy in general. The Moon is both our inner child and our inner mother. It is representative, receptive, and reflective. The Moon is our spontaneous and instinctual reactions. Pisces, surrender to the universe, to higher goals, ego sacrifice, compassion and empathy, the ends of cycles. Spirit as individual dissolving back into pure spirit. Rock Rose, personal courage. Keywords and oracle. Imagination, intuition, feminine matters or concerns, increased psychic awareness or overwhelming emotions. Changeable, unstable, can mean traveling, rules wild nature, animals and pets. Dreams, illusions, confusion. psychic, control of imagination needed, unclear situations, muddled feelings. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, wait for more clarity. Next card. The Sun. Positive achievements and an overall manifestation of good fortune in your life. Goals and joy are within reach. Cuff. Holiness, cycles of our world. Sun, the spirit, the ever-present core self that acts as a vehicle for achieving the life mission. The sun's energy is the center around which the personality is built. Olive, overcome burnout, recuperate. Keywords and oracle. Children, creativity, play. Holidays, relief. Success, positive attitude, courage, confidence. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, build up self-confidence as success is still possible. A very positive card. Next up. The Zaremia. Sa-Zaremia is a wind instrument made from reeds and was used mostly by shepherds. From the bagpipe family, on Ibiza it does not have a bag. Reish, challenge of choice, judgment, the presence of a spiritual or professional calling, making decisions that will lead to your success. Let your mind guide the decision. Pluto, death and rebirth. It provokes transformation that is perceived as a threat to the self and experienced as totally destructive. It is key to understanding secret drives, compulsions, and personal taboos. Honeysuckle, to be completely here. Keywords and oracle. Decisions, apologies or clarifications, new awareness. Rebirth, second chances, sudden calls. Being judged and legal matters. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, pending matters, bad judgments, decisions or delays. Next card. The Carob Tree. The Carob Tree is native to Ibiza. The carob is now mostly fed to animals. However, many older Ibicencos will simply grab one off the tree and chew. It is mildly sweet and is used as an ingredient in cakes and cookies and is a substitute for chocolate for diabetics. Shin, divine peace. The world, maturity, inner balance, deeper understanding. Accept the ideas of others to be equally as your own. Saturn, the ability to create structures that serve our highest potential. Reminds us of limitations so that boundaries and timelines can take shape. Discipline and a good use of resources. Hornbeam, strength to carry out daily tasks. Keywords and oracle, completion, fulfillment, successful, rewards, karma, peak of cycle, travel, connected. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, not finished yet, delays. Not being in the right scene, need to connect with like-minded people, etc. Interesting. The lizard. The lizard can erect the hyoid bone of its throat, resulting in a large vertical flap of brightly colored skin beneath the head, which can be used for communication. Many lizard species are capable of shedding part of their tails. The lizard will partially regenerate its tail over a period of weeks. Tau, vehicle of sacrifice, the Fool. There are important decisions ahead. Involve an element of risk, a new beginning, and an end. Uranus, the provocateur, the bringer of the cosmic wake-up call for both individuals and the collective as a whole. Aspen, courage to face the unknown. Keywords and oracle. Number 0, a young person, new beginnings, inexperience, the unexpected. 1 eager to learn or try something new, an innocent person. 1 who is following a hunch, so watch your step and use common sense. An adventurer, someone embarking on a journey, being set free, a fresh start, a jump into the unknown. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, an irresponsible person can mean a crazy scheme or folly, so ask questions via another card to make sure. This card always indicates that there is something new happening, with all the enthusiasm and innocence of the Fool, which creates magic out of sheer positive energy. Okay, next card. Bez. Bez symbolizes the good things in life, music, dance, and sexual pleasure. Images of Bez and his wife Basset have been used for curing fertility problems. Jupiter, the call to grow, seek adventure, follow the path to your destiny. The cosmic champion of your dreams. Good luck and benevolence of a grandfather. Rescue remedy, peace and calm after storm or to balance before a stressful moment. Travel, exam, presentation, etc. Keywords and oracle. Relax. Let go and let the universe take care of the details. In a world focused on doing, this card reminds us that life must be in balance and there must be rest and relaxation after all the work. A day off during the week, a time to celebrate all of our achievements. If not, they are not recognized. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, time to sober up and stop partying to take care of the details. The most important card in the Ibiza Tarot. Interesting. Next card. The Moor. This is a court card. Wands, fire, action, and beginnings. The Moor. The Moors arrived on Ibiza in 711 AD. They brought their very advanced knowledge of mathematics, agriculture, and irrigation, as well as their mode of living and their rituals. The cathedral is built on the remains of the Medina Ibiza. King of Wands. Be open to the advice of those with more experience. Expansion, establishment of something in your professional life or financial gain along with success. Cancer and Leo. Comfort and security on a grand scale. Leo provides the flair and the passion, and Cancer brings to the home a sensitive but intense instinct to nurture. Beach. Tolerance and empathy. Keywords and oracle. An entrepreneur, a businessman. An inspiring leader, a glamorous personality involved in lots of projects or activities. A successful negotiator, or someone working in sales or films or sports, etc. Politics. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, might be too busy and unavailable. If negative, can be the con man type, gambler, etc. Next card. Let's just fix that. The Greek. The Greeks were constantly at war with the Phoenicians or Carthaginians. They are part of a group of pre-modern ethnicities, archetypal diaspora people. Queen of Wands, a loving friend will give you helpful advice. Show gratitude and learn the favor. Be extroverted but self-contained. Pisces and Aries. Aries is a leader with tons of initiative. Pisces is the real protector as the intuitive, a deeply understanding one. Combine Aries' directness with Pisces' intuitive understanding of other people. Heather, to listen, share, and love more. Keywords and Oracle. Passionate, independent, likes to be in charge of financial and other projects. Very busy and can be temperamental. Career important to her. As advice, adopt a more business-like attitude. Next card. The Roman. The Roman in 123 BC, the Romans conquered the Balearic Islands. The Romans called Ibiza Ebusis. The island was not, however, made part of the Roman Empire. It retained its independence as a confederation town. Knight of Wands. A spontaneous decision will lead to make a long journey or a permanent relocation. Your desire will be achieved in an unexpected way, shifting quickly. Scorpio and Sagittarius. See each day as an adventure, as an endless opportunity to explore, to probe, to learn. Travel and be always on the go. Agrimony, self-acceptance. Keywords and Oracle. One who is involved in new projects or involves others in new directions or adventure. Self-confidence, passion, and romance. Travels in relation to business or entertainment. Might mean a visitor from afar. Be more confident. Interesting. Next card is the Vandal. History has not been kind to the Vandals. The name Vandal eventually became a synonym for destruction, in part because the texts about them were written mainly by Romans and other non-Vandals. They spared most of the city's inhabitants and did not burn down its buildings. Page of Wands. Start new projects using skills and courage. Be adventurous and ambitious. Spring, rebirth and renewal. Spring also refers to love, hope, youth, and growth. Poets like Walt Whitman, Amy Lowell, and Robert Burns use lilac blossoms as a seasonal symbol for ongoing hope and renewal. Impatience. Cure impatience and irritability. Keywords and Oracle. Represents a child or a youth of fun and outgoing nature. Communicative. Restless and enterprising. A messenger. As a situation, it can mean receiving an important message or phone call one had been waiting for. It can mean the beginning of a romance or fun new hobby. Next up is the Dolphin. Cups, water, quality of life, emotional and spiritual values rather than quantity. The Dolphin. The name comes from the ancient Greek Delphis, meaning with a womb, because it was first thought to be a fish with a womb. Dolphins breathe air and are mammals. They have two sides of their brain, which they use to sleep. One side sleeps while the other side stays awake. They will keep one eye open to watch for predators while they sleep. The brain of a dolphin is like a human brain in size and development. King of Cups. Someone, someone who is greatly capable of aiding you will appear in your life. Take their advice and seek support. This person may seem distant, but their motivations are pure. Libra and Scorpio. There is a very emotionally connected and mutually satisfying union. Though Scorpio is a brooder who can get lost in the confusion, Libra's proclivity for balance and harmony helps powers of focus. Holly, unconditional love, let go of jealousy. Keywords in Oracle: a father, a family man, a religious figure or an artist, a counselor. Sensitive, caring, and idealistic, a family matter. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, could mean an absent, alcoholic, divorced, depressed person, a grief situation. Next card. The Seahorse Hippocampus comes from the ancient Greek hippos, meaning horse, and campus, meaning sea monster. There used to be many in the waters around Ibiza, but I haven't seen one in years, although they are seen off the coast in deeper waters. There is an association to preserve them in Formenty. Before breeding, seahorses may court for several days. During this time, they may change color, swim side by side, holding tails, or grip the same strand of seagrass with their tails. When the female's eggs reach maturity, she and her mate let go of any anchors and drift upward, snout to snout, out of the grass, often spiraling as they rise. Queen of Cups, seeking a transformation within. Need of a person that is a good listener and a loving counselor. Gemini and Cancer. Sensitive, emotional Cancer has trouble communicating clearly, but clear communication is what defines Gemini. Understand and accept differences. Wild Rose. Interest and participation in life. Keywords in Oracle: an attractive woman, empathy, artistic, imaginative, family-oriented, gentle, dreams, caring. A good friend, if the question is about that, social worker, caregiver. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, lazy or depressed and overly dependent, etc. Use tact and kindness. Next card, the Octopus. Octopuses have 3 hearts. Octopuses are highly intelligent, problem-solving creatures. Experiments have shown evidence of a memory system that can store both short and long-term memory. Knight of Cups. Victory is not just an exercise in strength of arms, but can be achieved through cleverness and a savvy mind. Aquarius and Pisces. There is much compassion and creation, idealism. Pisces flows with their dreamlike surroundings, and Aquarius is constantly coming up with new inventions and ways. Red Chestnut. Sensitivity to others instead of worrying. Keywords in Oracle: a lover, one involved with art or education, a social worker, a nice guy, travels with friends, holiday, might be involved in moving house. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, unreliable, either because of a situation or weak-willed, etc. Yay. Next card. The sea turtle. They rarely come ashore except for the females' brief visits to construct nests and deposit eggs. Sea turtles have a low reproductive rate. Females lay an average of 4 egg clutches and then become quiescent, producing no eggs for 2 to 3 years. Page of Cups. Credit you deserve pass you by out of shyness. Credit you deserve pass you by out of shyness. See the humor in life and remember the healing power of laughter. The emotional struggles will teach you how to love more deeply. Summer. Life, a vacation, friendship, joy, fullness, exploration, or warmth. Summer symbolizes freedom and growth for the people as they search for love, self-acceptance, and their identities. Clematis, being awake and grounded. Key words in Oracle: having a child, a gentle child, imaginative, caring, or with an artistic temperament. The beginning of romance, joining a new creative activity. Spiritual aspirations. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, overly emotionally dependent or shy, upset. Next card. These are sword, air, ideas, laws, and regulations, the mind. Eleonora's Falcon. Eleonora's Falcon is named after Elenora of Arborea, national heroine of Sardinia. This species has a delayed breeding season in late summer because it is a specialist hunter of migrating birds which pass through the Mediterranean islands at this time of year. It captures small birds in flight using its speed and aerobatic skills. Oh, it could be aerobic skills, because I can't read, obviously. Let's see. King of Swords, big decisions to come, and a need to take control and set boundaries. You will find fulfillment in organizing those around you as a leader. Capricorn and Aquarius brings the most positive attributes out of one. Capricorn is a more cautious, rational look on life, while Aquarius is insatiable, fostering an idealistic approach to nearly everything. Elm, restore confidence. Key words in Oracle: an intelligent, perceptive man, someone with the power to fight on your behalf. Lawyers, the military, medical, or professional people at the top. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, a bully or an adversary. Next card, the shearwater. This species breeds on little islands and coastal cliffs in the Balearic Islands. This bird looks like a flying cross, with its wings held right angles to the body. It changes from dark brown to dirty white. Queen of Swords, a perceptive individual to be your aid and counsel, possibly a teacher. Maintain your independence while accepting help from friends. Virgo and Libra, all puzzle pieces come together. Let me see, these pages are... Each locks into the other and sits comfortably in place. Seek security in partnership, beauty and culture. Zeravane, to hear the will of the world. Keywords and oracle. Use of mind rather than emotions. Intelligent and analytical. Needs a career in order to be fulfilled. Clever and competent. Has the power to fight on your behalf. Represents teachers, lawyers, medical, and professional people that might be needed soon. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, an adversary, a widow. Someone recovering from a breakup or some hardships. Interesting. Next card, the owl. Much of the owl's hunting strategy depends on stealth and surprise. Owls tend to mimic the colorations and sometimes even the texture patterns of their surroundings. Knight of Swords. You are headed for turbulent times which can be successfully faced with decisive action on your part. Expect loss, conflict, and a need to establish your own ideas and beliefs. Taurus and Gemini. Take the time to learn what the dynamics are. Much to offer and much to learn, but it will take a bit of effort and adjustment. White Chestnut, clear mind. Keywords and oracle. An intelligent and ambitious man, analytical and cool-headed. One who involves others in fighting for a cause. Can bring excitement or trouble in one's life. Represents lawyers, medical, or other professional people. And it doesn't have a reverse. This card does not have a reverse meaning. So let's continue on, shall we? The Alpine Swift. They never settle voluntarily on the ground, spending most of their lives in the air, living on the insects they catch in their beaks. Alpine Swift are able to stay aloft in the air for up to 7 months at a time, even drinking water on the wing. Their vital sociological processes, including sleep, can be performed while in continuous flight. Wow. Page of Swords, strong analytical skills and an energetic nature. Prepare yourself to make many important decisions quickly. Trust in your reason and your judgment to navigate these difficulties. Autumn refers to ripeness, change, maturity, beauty, sadness, or preparing for an end or decline. As the season progresses, autumn acts as a gleaner that decomposes summer flowers and produce left in the fields. Mimluus. Freedom, overcoming fear of the unknown. Keywords and oracle. Mental preoccupations, clever and serious youth, or one with difficulties. Troubled underachiever or overly aggressive. An increase in income, a contract or document, the beginning of legal, medical, or professional help. And there's no negative one on this one either. So the next we're going to go over to Pentacles Earth, the material physical side, harvest and endings. The fig tree. The sweet fruit and large leaves that provide cool shade have made the fig tree a favorite amongst all Ibiza inhabitants. The Romans believed the fruit was an aphrodisiac. The animals loved the shade, and the Ibizicans have many double meaning phrases using the name. King of Pentacles, focusing on your financial security for a period, consulting a professional or an elder, rewards beyond material gain. Aries and Taurus, there is a natural union of love, represented by Taurus, and passion represented by Aries. This is all about balance. Chestnut bud, vision, learning lessons. Keywords in Oracle: a good money manager, responsible for other people. Cautious, practical, a banker or an accountant, a businessman, patron of the arts. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, down on his luck temporarily, or a miser. Next card. The almond tree. The almond blossoms have a special meaning for the people of Ibiza because when the trees are covered in pink or white flowers, it's a sign that spring is just around the corner. Soon the island will be transformed into a sea of flowers blossoming in their millions, normally between the beginning of January and the middle of February. Queen of Pentacles, a feminine influence, give you the practical advice, how to better manage your money. Pragmatic, practical nature, Sagittarius and Capricorn. Things may slow down. Sagittarius is easygoing, whimsical, seeks knowledge for its own sake, and is typically impatient. Capricorn is detail-oriented and passive and is always looking toward the next project. Chicory, love, free-flowing and without strings. Keywords in Oracle: financially secure, practical, conscientious. A capable businesswoman, a landowner, patron of the arts, not very demonstrative, contentment and autonomy. Needs to be in control and materially secure. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, miserly or down on her luck or dependent. The orange tree. The word orange derives from the Sanskrit word for orange tree. The color was named after the fruit. The other Indo-European languages, the words for orange allude to the eastern origin of the fruit and can be translated literally as apple from China. Orange trees were found to be the most cultivated fruit tree in the world. Knight of Pentacles, undeniable common sense, incredible determination, exercising patience and being supportive of others. Leo and Virgo, take your time, understand and appreciate. Leo is extroverted, dominant and charismatic, and often has a short fuse. Virgo is studious and withdrawn, possessed of more versatility than Leo. Rockwater, harmony, freedom from self-denial. Keywords and Oracle: a sensible, dependable type, a health worker, trainer, a manager. Business matters could take off or new development with land or money management. When reversed or in a spread with negative cards, stuck in a rut for a while, perseverance needed. Okay, and last card, looks like. Yep, last card. Oh, let me see all of it. Okay. The olive tree. Very probably, the first olive trees were grown in Syria. In ancient Greece, the tree was considered to be holy. Some city-states, polis, like Athens, punished people for cutting down olive trees. In Christianity, the olive tree can be a sign of peace. Page of Pentacles. Focus on your financial security for a period. Consult a professional or an elder. Rewards beyond material gain. Winter refers to death, old age, pain, loneliness, despair, or an end. The season provides the setting for painful messages as well as messages of renewal, rebirth, and hope. lack of sunlight, and the darkness of the days. Thomas Champion reflects on the warmth of humankind and nostalgia as compared to the tedium of the winter season in Now Winter Nights Enlarged. Century, service in the widest sense. Keywords in Oracle. A serious child, learns by doing, studious and cautious. Attitude, go slow, have patience, and persevere. Beginning of a new course or training. Beautiful. And that is it for the cards. So I hope that you enjoyed this. And I think that this deck is actually a wonderful deck. I personally think it could be more useful as an oracle, but if I see how it could be used rather well as a regular tarot deck for those readers who are far more advanced than I, that is for sure. But I think that this is a very unusual and meaningful deck, and I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Other than that, I will see you in our next review, or maybe in our daily perspectives. But I want you to have a great day, and I will see you in our next video.